I love it here. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a recap of NaNoWriMo week 1 for myself. I've been traveling this weekend and I don't travel very often, and I was going to see family. So I did not get very much writing done at all. I actually didn't write on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday this week, but I did write Sunday through Wednesday. So fortunately enough, I've got, 4 days down. I'm gonna have to make up. Right now, it is actually Monday of week 2, and I haven't written yesterday or today, at least not so far. I'm currently in Maryland. I am not at home in New York. I am on the road at the moment. But when I get home tonight, I'm gonna try and get some writing done. This last week, week 1, however, I didn't get any writing done. I expect to make it up sometime this week and next. Hopefully on my weekend, since I'm not going to be traveling this weekend, I am going to be doing a little bit more writing. That being said, I also wanted to be able to share with you guys a little bit of the nature and the views that the United States really does have to offer. Even though I don't get to travel very often, I do like sharing the things that I see with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around, and I'm going to show you guys the view I've got right now of the Youghiogheny River here in Maryland. Alrighty? Isn't that some true beauty, guys? I mean, sure, you got the expressway in there, but I mean, you've got this whole valley and the Youghiogheny River right there. I don't get to travel very often, but I do enjoy seeing views like this, because it really does, it has something, there's something to be admired in the creation, But I'll recap with you guys again in a little bit and show you a little bit more of my trip. So here is the Youghiogheny River here in Maryland. Thanks, guys. See you in a little bit. Hey, guys, it's Michaela Lovett again. I'm back again talking about week 1 of Camp NaNoWriMo, July this year, 2019. I just wanted to talk a little bit more about why I didn't get anything substantial done this week. So I haven't seen my in-laws since before my husband and I went to the courthouse and eloped. I have not seen my parents since before. I take that back. I have seen my in-laws. They came and visited us for the day a couple months ago, 1 or 2 months ago. But I have not seen my mother, my father, or my brother since before we went and got eloped. And my husband has not seen his best friend since, I think, February this year. So it's been a while for us since we've seen him. His best friend was getting married. Congratulations, guys, by the way. And it was really important for us to be there. My husband was in a wedding. And there's other family stuff going on, and so we decided that it was, for the best that we were there, that I took time off of work. But the initial plan wasn't that I was going to take any time off of writing, and it ended up happening that I wasn't able to focus on my life responsibilities to my, friends and my family, and also on my writing for the weekend. But just because I can't focus on one thing at one time, that doesn't mean I can't, make up for the time that I've lost. So this upcoming week, again, I'm planning on working on my writing some more, and I'm planning on making up the words and time that I've lost. That being said, right now I'm just a couple miles away from Round Top Mountain here in Maryland. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys exactly what I'm seeing right now. It's a wonderful view. We've got the Vietnam Veterans Memorial right here at this rest stop. We've got a beautiful mountain to my right that's been sliced completely through for the road to get through. And you got a nice view of Round Top Mountain. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around so you guys can see, a little bit more of the beauty of my trip. So that small little bump that you see over the viewfinder is actually Round Top Mountain. In real life, it looks a lot bigger from where I'm standing. It is. If I turn to my left, you can see I'm right here on the edge of a mountain, which has been sliced through in this really ugly screen so that people don't fall off this cliff. But this mountain has been completely cut down the middle for this road to come through. And you can see all the really beautiful layers of the earth, and I honestly, it makes me really appreciate, you know, like I said last time when I showed you guys the river. It really does make me appreciate the beauty that nature, you know, has to offer. And I like getting to see views like this, even though I don't get to see them very often, because the beauty of nature does, you know, very much so inspire my writing. You know, my great-grandmother is from, you're gonna walk with me. My great-grandmother was from Brooklyn, but her family was actually originally from Ireland, County Cork. My family held a county seat for a couple hundred years, and to her, that was always her home, despite the fact that she was born in, you know, Prospect Heights, and, you know, raised her children in part of the time in Brooklyn, and then the rest of their lives in Southern California. Ireland was always home to her, and she always told me about how beautiful it was and how much she wished she could live there. And she told me once that I should appreciate what God has provided for us. Now, I don't know if you're religious or not, but I consider myself to be rather religious. So I take that as, you know, not only should we be thankful for the gifts, you know, the blessings that we have, but we should also give thanks for the blessings of nature, for the beauty of God's creation. And for me, that means, you know, not only enjoying the company of my fellow man and just being an overall good person and making other people happy and feel safe and like they belong, but it also means a lot that I appreciate the beauty of nature, because the reality is though progress is important for the human race, it tends to get in the way of all of this. Yet that beautiful view and that ugly freeway right there in the way. But I like to think that as a creative mind, a writer, a musician, an actress, a playwright, whatever you might be, a poet, it is important to go back to the original masterpiece, which is the creation that we live upon. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go, and we will talk again next time I take a stop. It is currently almost 5 p.m., so I don't know if it will be bright outside or not the next time I stop, but I'm glad to have you guys with me on this journey. Just wanted to give you another update. We are now in Pennsylvania. I think we're in Corridor County, I think it's called. We just crossed in from Maryland, and we are going to be in Pennsylvania for quite a while until we get to Jersey. I wanted to talk a little bit more again about week one. I think that it's really easy to get discouraged, especially for me, when I'm first in week one of something, or, you know, in the first couple of steps in a goal, you know, because I'm a very goal-oriented person. And so for me, NaNoWriMo, you know, Camp NaNoWriMo, I've got a 50,000 word goal, and every day I set a goal for myself that's like my daily goal. And when I don't reach goals, even if they aren't super important to me, like they aren't on the top of my list of, you know, in importance. There's other things that come before that. Even my writing, it's one of the most important things in my life, but obviously, you know, my adult responsibilities come before those to me. My husband comes before those to me. My 2 pets, because, you know, they're dependent on me, come before my writing. But I feel like sometimes I still beat myself up a little more than I should when I don't meet even my minor goals. Writing is very important to me, and like I said, I'm a goal-oriented person. So when I don't meet my goals, I feel like garbage, and I'm on this drive, I'm trying to enjoy myself. You know, I enjoyed my weekend, and now I'm trying to enjoy driving back home. I got work tomorrow morning, and I got to take, you know, 2 extra days of work off, which I don't usually get to do. So I'm trying not to beat myself up too much, but, you know, that kind of self-doubt is kicking in a little bit. I wasn't gonna show you guys too much because right now this isn't necessarily like a a scenic part of the state. They kind of just have some like a picnic area and a pet area here. It's the Welcome Center, so it's kind of more for travelers to come and get some information about the state of Pennsylvania, which is really interesting to read, not very interesting to just look at through a camera. But I will talk to you guys very shortly, and we'll continue the conversation. See you in a little bit. Good morning, guys. So I didn't do a final recap video part last night. My husband and I did not get home until like midnight, and I have work today. I'm actually going in late, but I just wanted to thank you guys for watching the video. I'm excited for Camp NaNo week 2. I did not write last night, even though it was day 2 of week 2, but tonight I'm going to be writing, and you guys can tune in Wednesday when I will be live streaming as per the usual. My normal schedule has restarted, and I will be uploading videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, so please feel free to come and watch them. Feel free to like and subscribe and comment on this video, and I cannot wait to hear more from you guys and continue to update you guys with my progress on the weeks of Camp NaNo. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye, guys!